Okay. Well, hi there. I'm not in the picture for some reason. That's weird. Picture's there, but I'm not in it. Why is that? And yet I'm looking on my iPad and I seem to be in it. Okay. Is anybody there? I don't. Wow. Oh, I know why. But I see me now. So if that's what you see, do you see me moving, waving? Oh boy, we're going to start right out with the questions. First of all, tell me, guys, if you can see me and hear me, because I know what I forgot to do when I got on here, but I do see, I can see me in a corner, but not where I'm really supposed to be. All right, so it looks like I already have some people here. That's awesome. Yes, I can see you. Okay, perfect. And I assume you can hear me or you wouldn't have answered it. All right, so let's see, who do we have? Um, Paul. Well, Paul was gonna be here. I don't know. I guess he's here by now. Um, Mason, Sandy, hi. Lynn and retired Rick told me they wouldn't be able to make it tonight. And Jeannie, hi. Granny Boo, wow, hi. um, and okay, and Holly, wow, hi. I'm glad you guys can see and hear me. Um, yep, Paul is here. I'm just learning how to do this. I'm still nervous as usual. Can you still see me? Huh. Because I can't see me, but I'm still nervous as usual, but maybe not as bad because I don't. A star is born. DS111, you're awesome. Um, so I saw a question. Cynthia's here. Wow, I feel special. Um, so I had a who's your biggest carnivore influencer? I started low carb way back, like when I was like 20, but not as a lifestyle, as a diet. And every time I needed to lose weight, I went to low carb. And that's the only kind of diet I've ever been on. But who is my influencer? I don't know. I used to read a lot of Jason Fung, but he was about more about fasting. Um, I can't say it was Ken Berry or um, that's a good question. I'm gonna have to think about that. I really don't know. The first thing I did is when I started it the first time is I got the Atkins book, and it was. I remember it's not like carnivore is now. I lost a lot of weight eating farmer's cheese and diet root beer. Believe it or not, enough that when I've living in Texas for 3 years because of the military. My husband was in the military, and when we came home, I was really thin. And then I'd get off it and gain weight, and every time I needed to lose weight, I'd go back on low carb. I do think I first heard about BBB&E from Ken Berry, though. Um, so if you want to say what actually got me calling it carnivore after a while, because I never ate much vegetables. So every time I did this, it was dairy and meat. Okay. Paul can see me and hear me. I'm trying to see what else. Um, Star is born. I want to raise the camera, Donna. Raise the camera. That way or the other way? Because I honestly can't see myself. Let me put it back up here. I could see myself for a bit and now I can't. Perfect. Okay, perfect. I won't move. I can't see it, but as long as you guys can, so good. Do you agree with me that carnivore feels like the fountain of health? Absolutely. Yes. Yes. I have never felt better. Um, my body can do things that it couldn't ever. In fact, yes, I absolutely do. I've never felt better. I, you know, I've gotten rid of some health problems, but I haven't had any major chronic, and I'm grateful for that. But I did have one I've told you guys about with shingles. I got shingles, and then because I didn't have the vaccine, I guess. But anyway, I got it, and then just like everybody else, the rash went away in 6 weeks or so, I guess. I don't remember exactly. But the pain and the itching and the burning stayed there mostly at night or when my back and shoulders were wet, either from sweat or a shower or anything. And then I started carnivore for real as a lifestyle the day after I retired back in April 27th. It was 2024. And eventually that went away. And I've never been happier because that's the worst thing I ever had was that. Yep. How is your hubby eating? He eats, actually, he doesn't eat, I don't know, he's a muggle. But he eats, for lunch, he'll eat the same thing every day, but it's chicken and it's lean chicken. He likes chicken tenders and he will eat the same thing every day for weeks and weeks and weeks, honestly. For breakfast, he eats pretty carnivore. He eats steak and cheese omelets or sausage and cheese omelets. But about twice a week, he'll have a breakfast sandwich on a biscuit. So, but when I say he's a muggle, it's because he'll eat a handful of peanut butter M&Ms like every day. Can I say? So that he does pretty well otherwise, but okay. Here's another question, or a couple of them maybe. Should I try to Atkins when it first? Yeah. Well, back then when I first started Atkins, even I was just young. I was like 20 years old. Um, and I was ready to agree with it. It had some science in that very first book. And it kind of made me understand it a little bit, but when I ate it and when I did eat meat, I was like, well, if you can eat all the fat you want, but if you eat less, it would be better. But then, as the years went by, I learned to just eat the fat. And now, oh, the fattier the better. What would you do for dry skin? Sometimes my forehead gets that way. Morning, I think it helps. Maybe that would help me. I'm not a person to talk to about skin. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do about my own skin. I don't know if I should try tallow or a tallow product or just plain tallow or butter. I'm willing to try whatever. If anybody has any ideas, let me know because my skin is not my strong point. I'm sorry about that, DS 111. But oh yeah, I can imagine working in a dusty environment. Yeah, I'm not up on what to do. I'm sorry. People do tallow, would say. I know, and I have tallow. I've made my own tallow. I reduced it myself, and I have it. Just haven't put it on my face yet. Maybe I'll try it tonight. Really, I will. Um, so I, I have never had tallow. I eat it all. Well, what I did is I bought some beef suet, and I reduced it, just in a crock pot, and then I strained it, and so I have tallow for when I make, you know, heart attack chicken. Wow. I'll have to hit the screen every once in a while, I guess. Just went dead. But I got it back. Yeah, so I made my own. I made my own lard. I've got a bunch of chicken legs in my freezer, or chicken drumsticks, and so I'm going to use that lard for that. I can really. Oh, yeah, what I mean. Thank you. Happy Easter to all of you too. Thank you, Jeannie. What are you guys doing for Easter? Anything special? We're not really. No. That's just not. My kids both have lives of their own, so we're just gonna eat the things we eat. Let's see. Do you guys? And I know I put out cooking videos, but it's not about that. Do you guys find whatever you eat on carnivore? Because I find even all through the years this has been happening. I'll make something different, and it'll be so good, and it'll be so simple, and it'll be so good, and every time I'll say to my husband, I'll say, "I could eat this every day for the rest of my life." And then the next time I'll make something different and I'll say it again. And it's like, I don't know what it is. I don't remember saying that when I'm not on carnivore. Online church service, okay. Are you going to eat anything special for dinner? I think you're with your daughter, or maybe she's going somewhere else. Oh, you got some hot cross buns. You know what I got? I got a whoopie pie chaffle. Can you see it? I had a good day babysitting today, and I knew I had a live coming up, and I wasn't too worried about technical issues, even though I do have one. But so I made myself a whoopie pie chaffle. Does anybody have the Easter tradition of? I don't do it anymore, but I used to, of going to find a spring or some running water and collecting it before dawn. It always had to be before dawn, though. And anyway, when I went from vegan? Wow, Cynthia, I didn't know. My, oh, yeah, I never really mentioned until now, until this last time when I made it a lifestyle. I really didn't talk about it too much. I just say I'm on low carb and call it good. What is a muggle? I thought it meant like having the blues. No, no, it's from Harry Potter. Actually, in Harry Potter, a muggle is somebody that's not a wizard, just a regular human. Um, but the way I use it, and it's a way some other people use it too, is somebody that doesn't understand or agree with somebody else's lifestyle. So, like somebody that is not like a vegan wouldn't agree with our lifestyle. They're a muggle. Or my husband, I call my husband a muggle because he eats M&Ms. So, he's not carnivore. He is carnivore. See, that's what I mean. He's not, but the rest of the time he is. But he's a muggle because he's not a thoroughbred carnivore. And do you have any other questions about that? In fact, I got him. He'll be on one of my exercise videos. He's sitting in the chair and he's got a shirt on that says muggle. Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with having the blues. It's just somebody that is not what you are. And yeah. Mason, you're here. Yay. How many people do I have here? I can't even tell. 10, I think. Okay. Is that what he looks like? I saw that video. He looks nice. Who looks nice? Oh. Yes, exactly, DS 111. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yep. Or they don't even have to be a detractor. They're just not a carnivore. So they're just a regular standard American diet person. Hi, Mason. Oh, yes, he is. He supports me no matter what I do. Um, Tonight I was practicing burpees in front of him after I got home from babysitting, and he was like, "Wow." He says, "You're doing better than I could." So I lost your voice. That I don't know. I don't know why. Can anybody else hear me? I don't know what to say. I hope you didn't really lose my voice. Oh yeah. I see the microphone thing isn't moving. Oh, you okay. Holly can hear me. Sandy can hear me. Okay. Jeannie. Michael, hi. Michael's almost the first in almost every one of my videos. He's right there. Mm. I just wanted to say that Granny's Crochet Corner is having a just about crocheting um live right now, but she said it's just for crocheting, it's not carnivore or anything. So just to let you know. I'll be on in 45. I'll be off of here by then, I think. So maybe we'll join you. Um yeah, so I made this. Testing muggle, muggle, muggle. Yeah, let's make it a thing and call everybody a muggle. Anybody on a regular diet. Your boss would be a muggle, probably, DS. um Yeah, so does anybody ever find that when they eat the slightest, simplest thing on carnivore, it's delicious? It's like, I could eat this for the rest of my life. I find that happening so much. Oh, yeah. So I had two people that told me they wanted to be here, but they weren't going to make it tonight. Retired Rick and Lynn, but I'm sure they'll watch my replay. Any other question? Does any of you have, if you don't have room in your freezers for meat and stuff, did any of you ever think about canning your own meat? I have a pantry that has quite a bit of canned meat in it. Um, and so I just want to put that, out there that you can your own meat. You can get an electric can. If you're scared of a regular pressure cooker, I mean, can pressure canner, you can get an electric one. I do not like cooking enough to be. Yeah, okay. I don't need a variety, but I have a variety in my freezer, so I'm gonna be eating a variety. Right now, I have a whole bunch. Hi, Jerry. Wow. Everyone should look at your recipe videos. You look a glorious. I look like a glorious dream. Really? Wow. Oh, I cook like a glorious. Okay. Well, I don't know. My recipes are so simple. It's like you wouldn't thought of them yourself, and like I don't know. But every time I eat it. Like I eat fatty fish, and I mix eggs in it or something. The other day, I mixed some, and I'm sorry if you're full carnivore, but I mixed some purple onions, red onions in a couple of things, and oh my goodness, it popped. It just made it so good. I'm sure veganism is why I suffered from depression. It went away. Yeah. Carnivore, like, it's amazing. I don't even understand it. I understand about inflammation, how it fixes things with inflammation, but okay, I'll tell you one thing. I don't even have any idea, and I think I've said this before. At the end of the pandemic, the first time I ran at Bat Cove in Portland, Maine, that's a place where all runners go. Thank you, Jerry. Um, I had pain in my knee, and I went to the doctors, and they took an X-ray right away the same day, and they showed it to me the same day. I saw it. There was bone spurs on all four corners of one of my knees. I saw them on the X-ray. I saw them. And the pain in the knee was the first thing that went away when I started carnivore. I don't know. I didn't have any more X-rays taken. I don't know if the bone spurs is. I don't see how carnivore could take away bone spurs, but it somehow made them stop hurting. Unless that's not the reason my knees were hurting. I don't know. I know. I like to see your husband sometime, Jerry. I often think about it too. Well, the thing is about onions is I used to have a garden and I specialized in onions and garlic. So I have dehydrated onions and garlic a ton, but also I probably have 20 or 25 bags. When I say bags, it's like 2 or 3 cups in each bag and frozen and vacuum sealed in one of my freezers, and I need that room. But I don't want to throw them away or give them away. I mean, I grew them. So they've been in there quite a while, but now the time has come. Um, I don't have any health issues or addiction issues or anything. So I'm just going to eat them a little bit at a time. And I'm going to just tell the people on my videos, you do you. And I'm not recommending onions. I want to use them up so I can have that space. And they're delicious too. I saw a picture, I think, I don't know if it was your first date, but you and your husband when you were younger, Jerry. But I didn't hear anything. So just I did lion. Well, not really. I was going to say I did it last week, but I just ate a lot more beef last week than usual. Yeah, Michael eats anything. But you're good enough to come visit our lives, Michael. So that's awesome. I won't call you the M word. Oh. I started listening to your I've been babysitting all day, guys, but I started listening, Jerry, to one you said. I just saw the name of it was "Is it a sin to go live on on Good Friday or something?" And I listened to. I tried to listen to it, but I was doing things. I'll go back and listen to it. Okay. Is there anything any of you that do watch my videos want to see? Because I have everything in my freezers. Right now, I have a lot of pulled pork to eat up. Um, and I don't want to say too much because one of the reasons is the video hasn't come out yet. So think I know, yeah, I'm not worried about that being a sin. No. I did see that George was on there, but I didn't really listen to it yet. I can't really be completely lying because I have bacon every day for breakfast. I put it in everything I make practically, not everything, but almost. I just like bacon. I did a lot of beef and I might do more coming up, but if somebody wants to see, pork ribs or sausages or kielbasa or anything, I can do that. I had invited a lot of I know all you guys from the chats of other people's chats. I had talked about being live tonight on my cooking videos, and some of them acted like they wanted to be here, but I don't know. I don't see any new names. Um, appreciate everybody being here, honestly. And you know what else? I haven't, I'm a brand new baby channel, but I haven't had any haters yet. Thank goodness. Oh, wow. I have two dehydrators, Jerry, but I just don't want to put bacon in them. One of them was like $500. I just don't want to have to get in it deep, and I don't want to have to get in there. But I can dehydrate it in my air fryer. But I just like air fried bacon, so there's no reason for me to change what I'm doing. Um, I'm a little bit curious when you guys do it, but no, I'm good. I like the bacon I make. Well, I'm afraid of ruining my dehydrator. That's all I'm saying. And if not ruining it, having to clean it because it's probably 2.5 feet deep and high, and it's huge. And I do have a smaller one, a little cabinet one, um, but I just like my air fried bacon. I wear an extra small. I'm just saying. Sorry. Anybody see any of my exercise videos? I'm just doing that to keep myself accountable. If I'm doing it on video, it's not, strength training isn't my biggest soup. Cardio is, but it's getting easier every day. Oh my goodness, yes. The first 3, I was like a nervous wreck because I didn't have any idea what I was doing at all, and there was all kinds of problems. I couldn't see the chat or anything. So last week, I pulled out an actual laptop, a MacBook, and I could see the chat just like you guys can on the side. I can see it all. But before it was really all I did was apologize because I couldn't see the chat. It would come up and I'd be talking, and then 2 seconds later it would like dissolve. And you can't work like that. You got to kind of work DS that keeps you fit. That's awesome. I worked in an office my whole life in a one person office, and I hardly ever moved. Yeah. People have been so nice to me about those exercise videos. I thought I'd get haters like, "You're doing it wrong, you gotta do more reps or more sets or whatever." Nope, everybody's been amazing. Just encouraging me. I love it. And it is making me more accountable. It makes it easy for me to get up and do it. It really is getting easier. I still like cardio, but I don't have to have any motivation from other people to get up and run. But um yeah, but the strength training is getting easier for me to get motivated for. You know how I want you. I don't know when I'm if you mean an actual race, um, I have races coming up. I'm thinking about doing a half marathon in June. So it would be just about 2 months from now. I haven't signed up yet. If I don't do that one, I probably for sure will do one in Portland, and that one I in June is in Bangor. If I don't do it, I will do for sure one in Portland, Maine in October. That said, starting in August, there's 5Ks and 10Ks and some smaller races, local races that I will for sure do. And on those, I'm pretty competitive. Um, so I run every day on the treadmill. My half marathon training program ends next weekend, and then I'll be outside, um, trying to build it up some more. I've heard you say that a million times, DS-111. I'm glad I motivate you, Mason. Actually, I had a message from someone I think from my cooking videos that said, "I'm her inspiration, and she's sore today because she got up and did something, not much, but," she said, "not much, but more than I usually do, and because of me." And like, oh my God, that made my heart my heart happy. I'm doing it to motivate myself because I want you guys to say, "Where were you?" You know, if I don't see you, I plan to put one out like at least 6 days, 6 times a week. Well, at least 5. Let's say that. Let's give myself a little leeway. Oh, okay. I don't take any electrolytes at all. So, and I hardly salt anything. I do salt eggs. And, occasionally, if I think of it, I'll salt steak, but eggs is the only thing that comes to mind right now that I definitely always salt. You can do that with running too, DS. You can like somebody will ask, say, "Are you still running?" And I'm impressed, and you start talking more about it, and they like, oh, they want to get away. I haven't gotten to 14 yet. I've done 13 2 days in a row. So I haven't done any today. I haven't exercised today at all. This is a day off. I was babysitting all day. Maybe tomorrow. I mean, I can't promise. I'm going to do as much as I can. Cynthia, are you the one that said you were cheering for me and your husband was laughing? Somebody had said that to me and made a comment. I'm going to try to get to 14. I'll do the best I can. That's all I can tell you. Eventually, I definitely will. Yeah, I haven't had any haters yet, and I just every day I expect to have them. With your hair? What's the matter with your hair? You mean keeping your hair or the color? I just need to have, yeah, but you don't need bulging arms, DS. But as we get older, we need to have strength, and all I've ever done is cardio, and that doesn't count. And even though I love cardio and I wish it did, um, we gotta keep our strength up. At least that's what I believe. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not a doctor or a nutritionalist or a coach or anything. Wow. New York City Marathon. That's amazing, Paul. If I do a marathon, it'll probably just be one more if I do, and it would be next year. I want to do another half marathon first and see how I do. Love your curtains. Oh, well, thank you. Actually, my mother picked those out. She's had these here for a long time. Yeah, that's amazing, Paul. Getting in the New York Marathon is always special. And Boston too. Oh, any of the majors. But New York is big. That's the people's race. You want cool hair? I want I want to look fit. I want to have some muscles. I'm not saying great big bulging ones. I think you were exaggerating, but if you meant me. But I just want to have some muscles and look fit. I don't want to have, dangly skin here. That's all I'm saying. That's why I'm doing it. Well, thank you, because, I need all the help I can get. I'm sure, send the good vibes my way. Keep cheering for me. The next time I do them tomorrow morning, I'll think of you. I'll say, "Somebody's cheering for me. I better do at least 14." But we'll see. Wow. Tia, you're here. She found me through my cooking channel. She's one of the ones I mentioned that said that she might come in if she thinks of it. So that's cool. So Tia's place, say hi to her. Oh, that's awesome, Paul. Your family does the most amazing things. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, his arms, he's got arms, he's got muscles, but they're not. I've seen bigger ones. I don't know. I don't think it I don't know how he gets them. But I just wanna have arms that look healthy or look fit. I don't wanna have loose skin hanging like some people do. Hi, Kelly. Wow, I'm having different people here tonight. I love it. Wow. Yeah, Paul's very proud of his whole family, and for good reason. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, send people my way. I'm trying to get, more subscribers too. I mean, I don't wanna just talk about that and you hear that from everybody. I'd like to get to 500, and my goal is to try to do it by my birthday, but how do I am not responsible. I mean, I try to be interesting, but, I don't know. But that's my goal. So if you can share my videos every day, guys, that puts them out more. That's the only thing I can say because I think everybody here is, subscribed. Yes, our winter's here. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, we got the snow just went away, like, this week. Um, some are more severe than others. Of all this year when people were talking from the the Midwest or the mid part of the country and Canada. It was all the same here. It was like severe cold and severe wind and severe snow. It's all so yes, it is bad snow here. But some winters are not as bad, but this more severe than LA. I guess. I was in this past June or June of last year, had a 10-day vacation and went to Las Vegas, and it happened to be a heat wave even for Las Vegas, and I with all the air conditioning, I almost froze to death because I was so little. That was the time I was going through a thing. I didn't think I was gonna stop losing weight with carnivore, and I was like, "Wow, what do I do?" Now I have, but, um and I was very small, and it was a heat wave, and everybody had their air conditioners. Las Vegas is all air conditioning anyway, but I honest to God, I thought I was gonna freeze to death. So I went to the Hershey chocolate store. I didn't buy any chocolate, don't worry. But I needed to get a sweatshirt before I could go anywhere because I was gonna die. And, the only sweatshirt they had I need a sweatshirt. Again, Las Vegas is not, real big on sweatshirts, but they had them. The only one they had in my size was, Reese's. So I got it. So if you ever see me on a video, I try not to. I'll try not to, but and I got a Reese's. That's why. It's just it saved me from hypothermia in Las Vegas. My birthday, if you're talking to me, Jerry, is May 15th. Yeah, I'm gonna be 69 this year. My granddaughters watch US. Me? Okay. Well, that's cool. I mean, everybody should watch me exercise because it makes me do. Muggle is a deep code. I like that. Let's use it more often. Yeah, if I know people are watching me, and apparently they are, it makes me try to really do my best. I like to exercise to failure if I can, but that also hurts. Yeah, let's use Muggle. Let's put it out there. Put it out there in the carnivore world. On some of my cooking videos, at the end, I say, well, in all of them now, I say, and don't let the muggles get you down. And my husband's usually always in the next room, in this room, and I'm in the kitchen, and he always says, "Hey!" The other day, he said, "Muggles build you up." But you can usually hear him, so you can listen when I talk about muggles at the very end. You'll hear him say, "Hey!" Carnivore muggles. Well, carnivores are not muggles. It's the non-carnivore muggles. New Hampshire? Oh, carnivore junkie. Yep, I've talked to you before, and I knew you were from New Hampshire. Welcome. Hey, I'm seeing people here. This is awesome. Oh, you're welcome, Jerry. I don't know why you needed to know it, but yeah, May 15th. So I am trying to get some subscribers. So anyway, you don't need to hear about that because you guys are probably all subscribed. But share my stuff, please. That would help. I would love seeing you in a Reese's sweatshirt. So funny. All right. The next video I do, not exercise, but cooking, I'll have it on because it's not so hot here that I can't wear a sweatshirt. You finally saw a muggle? What do you mean? You mean you looked it up or something? T.I. told me she never watched Harry Potter or read it. I hope you don't mind me saying that, T.I. You heard my husband? Upstate New York. Oh yeah, so you got weather. You got weather too in the winter. All the muggles on the small construction job I was in working at the same time. You said muggles. I see what you did there, DS. You said muggles. Oh, this is good. I hope it catches on. Yeah, he did say that. And that was out today. Oh, because my exercise videos come out the day after I do them. And some of my cooking ones come out a few days later. So yeah, he said, "Hi, I'm the muggle." Yeah, that's right. I like to sing happy birthday, and yours is on a Friday this year, so I will drive and live and oh, that's nice. Thank you. I'll listen for it. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. I think you mean that I told that you never saw Harry Potter. Where did you see a muggle then? Answer me that. I like Harry Potter movies. I mean, I don't watch them now, but I like them. Yep. I actually never read them either. And what I did read all of, or most of, it's Stephen King books because he's right from Maine. So, and that's how I tricked my kids into reading. I'd leave a Stephen King book like in the bathroom or something on purpose, and they'd start reading it. And around seventh grade, they really get into reading. Oh, she finally saw a muggle. Okay. I'm going to tell him you said that. He takes that well. I call him Muggle all the time, and or not all the time, but he'll go walk by me and go, "Muggle." But, he supports pretty much everything I ever do. Yeah, books are always better. Yeah. I'm a I'm a Kindle person, so don't hate me. I'm on team Kindle. The last movie I saw at the theater was Ghosts. Goat. I went with my 4-year-old granddaughter. So, you guys, are you glad you came? Oh my god. Paul, you should be proud of your whole family. It's amazing. Tell me oh, yeah, well, Boston is next month. So, get me his number and I'll follow him. You can follow them online if you have their bib number. Get me that. And pull for me on my exercising. This is great honor to be off of work. Yeah. Jerry, you're always at work, it seems, or driving to and from. April. Yes, this is April. Oh my goodness, didn't say. It's not because I'm old, it's just because I've been busy. Yeah, it's this month. It's Patriots Day. Only it used to be in the old days, only Maine and Massachusetts celebrated Patriots Day. Yep. Um, what else was I gonna? I had thought of a few things to talk to you guys about, and now I'm losing my mind. But I just want to ask you to share my videos if you would. And I am gonna try to come on every night, every week at this time. So put it on your calendar. If I am babysitting on a Friday night, I'll try, and I'm not gonna be home at 7, I'll do it from their house. I'll know, and I'll bring my laptop and just do it from there. That's all I can say. I was in jail once and they played Ghost. They played Ghost? You mean the movie? The end and quickly ran and put water on my face. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I wish I knew who DS was. I'd like to see him on a panel or even know his name. I don't have we have no idea. I do know he's a he, um, but he's the only one that won't say his name. I would love to see you on a panel, DS. I know you're not friendly enough. Well, yeah, TR, when I am the type of person, I will say for myself, if I set my mind to something, I will do it. But I will also say that videoing it, um, it does help me keep myself accountable. But yeah, I mean, it's only been a week actually, so I start the second week tomorrow. One if by land, two if by sea. On the opposite shore, I will be. Yep. Do you know Paul Revere never actually said the British are coming? Just so you know, look it up. He's the most mystery of anybody on the carnivore scene, I think. And you've got to join a panel. I've got to the point that I'm gonna join a panel one day. I actually Thomas, are you here? I was trying to cheer Thomas up the other day, and I said, "I'll come on the panel. I'll be show myself for the first time ever." But no. But I'm gonna surprise somebody one day and join a panel. I don't know who or when, but it'll be when you least expect it. And I don't have a plan. I just feel like I'm ready. Well, you guys seen me anyway. Now I'm doing videos and now I'm doing a live. So what difference does it make, right? I like Groundhog's Day. Every time I hear from Jeannie that she's in tomorrow, it makes me feel good because I always think, what if there is no tomorrow? There wasn't one today. And then she tells me there is a tomorrow today. So yay! Isn't that silly? Yeah, it's fine with me. I never say that. We'll pinky swear, everybody. Oh, I don't know if I want to be on Mitch's panel. He's probably here. I was going to say that would probably one I won't. I'm not gonna. I don't know. I'm not that there's anything wrong with Mitch. I just don't. I don't know. Maybe. Like I said, it'd be when you least expect it. So that's when you might want to expect it. Tomorrow will come. Yay! Every time I see you, I am happy that if it's at night that you're in tomorrow. So we're gonna make it. I watched that. You told me about that, Sandy, and I went back and watched the replay of that, and I saw you. It's the first time now I know what you look like. So that's cool. And so why should I not go on one? Why? I can. People want to see me. You'll be one of many, I hope, joins my guest on the channel when it goes up. They will be invited guests mostly. Sure, I can do that because you have been a very good supporter of me, Mason. You and Lynn and all of you, everybody here, all of you have been really good friends. Dallas, when you're going to start your channel, Mason? Same disease. Who said something about Dallas? Oh, Debbie does. Okay, I get it. Mitch will be nice. Okay, yeah. Willie, really? I might do it. You know, they're all at night, and I have my. Usually, I've been wearing my skeleton pajama. Oh, that's the other thing you're gonna see. I told my husband one day I'm wearing my, be clean, but I'm gonna wear my skeleton pajama top while I do a video just to be funny. No, we won't go there, DS. That's right. Is Mason a jarhead? I don't know. She's a woman, I think. Well, that doesn't mean anything. Are you, Mason? You, Marine? Oh, jarhead. Ah, ha, ha, ha. I get you, Paul. You had me there. DS, when you go on when I see you on a panel, I'm going to join in immediately also. How's that? What's your question, TR? They were talking about Debbie Does Dallas. If we're not going to say that again. You are? No, you're not. That's your name is Mason. Your name is Alicia? Can I call you Alicia? Mason, I hear everybody calling you Mason, so I just call you Mason, but I suspected you had a name. Let me know if I can say Alicia, because my daughter-in-law's name's Alicia, and I can remember it spelled different, but that's okay. What does your hair look like? Look at my hair. It's like, ah. Just do it. You do it, and I see you on a panel, I'm jumping in, no matter where or who it is. But I gotta know it's you because I don't know what you look like, so you gotta say who you are. Donna. Can I call you Alicia? Yeah, I guess I can. We all know just about everybody's name on here. Except TR, and well, I know her name, but she said to call her TR, so that's fine. That's easy enough. I went from the day after I retired, I weighed 168 pounds. I weigh 106 now. I've gotten as low as like last June, like 101. And that's when I was concerned that it wasn't stopping, but it did stop all on its own. So I've lost 62 pounds. It goes up and down like a little tiny bit. I still weigh every week because I don't want to have a slippery slope situation. So, but if you want to say an average of like 62 pounds. Yeah. Yeah. Well, even on her own channel, it says Aaron. And my son's name is Aaron. Aaron. You can't help it. Oh, really? I'm gonna I'm gonna ask one question, and we're not gonna talk about it. All right. I just answer the question if you know, because who is Helix? Does she have a handle that's not that name? That's all I want to know. We're not going to discuss it. Like Jerry says, if you know, you know, and if you know, let me know. Oh, good. Oh, good, Donna-Rae. You are in great condition. I'm in great. Yeah, I mean, depends who you're comparing me to, I guess. But yeah, I'm in good condition for the condition I'm in. Oh, the scallops? My dad made those. Oh, my grandfather. My grandfather built this house, and then my mother's father. And my mother lived here when she was a teenager, and then she married my father, and then they bought this house, and I grew up here. And I'm pretty sure it's my father that made those scallops, if that's what you're talking about. Yep. And I'm happy here, and my green bowl is still here. If you know, you know. And I got all my running. I don't know if you can see them. My running medals are back there. She's not cute enough. What's her handle though? That's all I want to know. Okay. Well, if you know, just leave it. I'm not going to talk about it. Oh yes, I've been. Oh really? Okay. I don't know what else to show you about this house because the rest of it's a mess. Ti, you've never been here, but if you can see my medals back there, I think you or Audrey. One of you asked me if I run very much. Yes. Well, yeah, in the kitchen, when I do my cooking videos, you can see my cabinets are super plain. They're they're probably 40s, 80 years old, 85 years old, maybe. Okay, that's all I need to know. Thank you. That helps. What, the cabinets, TR? Yeah, they're just plain. I mean, just absolutely plain. That's the same cabinets that I grew up here with, and I assume same ones when my mother was growing up here. But she didn't actually grow up here, but she lived here as a teenager for several years before she got married. Oh, you saw the medals. Okay. I did show them one time. I didn't know you were here. I'm sorry. I thought this was the first time you'd been here, TR. Okay. Yeah. Well, now I know. So, uh, time is it? You guys good? It's 8 o'clock. We've been here an hour. I'm good with it if you are, but if you gotta go, I get it. Um, this is the first time I've ever been on a live stream for an hour. Just so you know. You guys are great. You guys are probably my biggest supporters, except the two that I told you were missing and they wanted to be here. Yeah. Congrats. Congrats on what? Running? I don't know. Congrats on something. I've lost track what we were talking about. I'm sorry. But isn't this more fun than the first few live streams I did that I couldn't even see the chats and I just apologizing for an hour? Oh, my first one for an hour. Yeah. Okay. Actually, I've got to go scat. I'm so glad I remember finally. Okay. Well, yeah, why don't we call it good? It's been an hour and I will be back next Friday at 7 and I hope to see you all again. Okay? Please. Share my videos. All right. I'll talk to you all later. Thank you so much for coming. You made my night. This is like the most successful live stream I've had so far. And I really appreciate you all being here. Let me be the last to congratulate you. I've heard you say that before too. Also, you're right. You recycle your jokes. That's why we love you. I'm serious, DS. Go in the panel and I will join also. But I got to know it's you. You got to say something that I know it's you. You got to say, where's DR? D-Ray. All right. All right. Good night, everyone. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. Don't let those muggles get you down. Bye-bye. I just got to figure out how to get it. I found it. There's a button. Bye-bye, everyone.